He never thought bringing another woman into his life would break you. Every time you cried, he smiled because he believed he was winning. He compared you to her, praised her in front of you, and made you feel as if you had already been replaced. The pain was never as the pain was never an accident. He wanted you to believe that you were not enough. Then something started changing. The same woman he used to make you jealous slowly became his biggest mistake, slowly became the mistake of his life. At first, everything looked perfect. They posted happy pictures, laughed in front of people, and acted like they had found true love. But behind closed doors, the relationship was falling apart. The respect he expected was missing. The peace he sacrificed everything for never came. Every argument reminded him of the person he had lost. He tried to hide it, but people began noticing the change. He was no longer smiling the way he used to. Friends who once celebrated his new relationship started asking difficult questions. Even the woman he chose began reminding him that she never forced him to leave you. The decision had been his. For the first time, he had nobody else to blame. The woman he once used to hurt you became the daily reminder of his life. He threw away. Every disagreement brought back memories of your presence. Every disappointment reminded him of the loyalty he took for granted. He realized too late that he had confused peace with abundance and excitement with love. Meanwhile, your life was changing in a quiet way. You stopped waiting for apologies that never came. You rebuild your confidence one day at a time. You learned that healing is not about proving someone wrong, it is about refusing to let their choices define your future. It is about refusing to let their choices define who you really are. Then one unexpected meeting changed everything. He saw you again. You were not trying to impress anyone. You were simply living your life. The sadness he remind the sadness he remembered was gone. The person standing before him was stronger, calm, and no longer searching for answers from him. That moment hurt him more than any argument could ever bring to him. He had realized he had spent so much time trying to make you feel worthless that he never imagined you could become happier without him. The greatest surprise was not that you had moved on. It was that he was still trapped inside the consequence of his own decisions. Sometimes some people believe they can use others to create pain without paying a price. But life has a way of returning every lesson. The person used as a weapon can become the very reason someone's life will live with regret for the rest of their life. Your healing was never his reward. His regret was never your responsibility. The greatest victory was not watching him suffer. It was discovering that your happiness no longer depended on what he felt, what he lost, or what he finally understood. And that is when the story truly ended, not because he became not because he came back, but because you no longer needed him to.